My name is Rhapsody, their names are Orbital Potato and Retromation, or rather Retromation, and welcome to For the King. For the King is a kind of tabletop-influenced, roguelike, turn-based, party-based RPG strategy. Yeah, those are a lot of terms to throw at you at the very top, but they do give you a general sense for the idea of what you can expect through the series. How is it going, fellas?
Real good.
Very,
I have a big axe.
very good. I'm excited.
So am I. So for Orbital and I, this is going to be delving back into this series after a significant amount of updates had been patched to it since last we'd seen it. I believe that you played 8 hours on your own, Rita?
I have indeed. 8 hours.
It's just that kind of game. It sucks you in. Unfair. All right, so we've already got our party composition set up on the screen, as you can currently see. So probably left to right is a relatively good idea for the class info. So I'll be playing the Scholar. The Scholar has the highest stat being Intelligence. You can see up in the top left. Those kinds of die rolls will be dictated over like 100. So 47 means that I have a less than 50-50 for rolling strength-related tasks. And 83 means I'm damn near perfect on intelligence-related tasks. While other heroes are keeping fit or maintaining their weapons, the Scholar's nose is buried deep in books. Ceaseless study keeps the mind sharp and ever ready to make a sure strike in the tangle of combat. So I'll mainly be kind of casting spells using different influence abilities on the enemies, debuffing them, buffing the team, etc., etc. Orbital, how's the Hunter class going to be going down?
So, I played the Hunter class before ages and ages ago, but the Hunter is fast, precise, and watchful, skilled at avoiding danger while traveling overland or underground. The Hunter attacks with deadly accuracy in combat. Nothing really notable except I've got, what's the I? Is that?
Awareness.
Awareness, yeah. So I've got high awareness and high speed or movement. And both of my sort of strengths draw from those. I've got elite sneak and elite trap evasion, which improve my movement around the map and getting past enemies. And then I've got passive skill, energy, and cold shot. And cold shot, I believe, allows me to what's the technical term to get a 100% chance to do a bunch of damage. It's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'll occasionally trigger, and it effectively locks in all of your die rolls. We'll talk about the die rolls as we get into the game.
That's it.
So that a certain range shot is guaranteed to have full accuracy and full damage.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Hunter.
Cool.
All right.
And Rita?
I am the Woodcutter. Makes for a stalwart ally in combat, swinging weapons with considerable might. Even inanimate objects are swept aside. I haven't read this yet. An axe can smash as easily through wood and stone as flesh and bone. Oh my god.
Those are bars. Set that to a beat.
Oh my goodness. I got really burly arms, 83 in the biceps category, 80 in the heart, the broken heart. I imagine that's like health. I have
vitality.
elite door bash, which I imagine is exactly as it sounds. Passive skill justice. I have no idea what that does. Does anyone know?
I do. It's when you're wielding a two-handed weapon, you have the possibility to, similar to how Orbital will occasionally trigger cold shot, just decide that you are going to go all out and you deal a bunch of extra damage to the mainline target and splash damage to either the targets on either side.
Cleave. A cleave then.
Yes.
Cleave. Yes. Justice is a little bit of a misleading name for it, but okay, yes. And then I've got an axe, Farul Mule, and 9 gold. I don't know what those are either, but I mean, I know what an axe is. The other ones,
gold is kind of like this metal, right?
I do know that.
Gold is like this
metal. I know that
metal.
one too.
It's usually used as a currency, or it's used to symbolize currency.
Oftentimes.
I've only played 8 hours. I haven't gotten to gold yet.
All right, the brink of chaos. There is a general story in this. We will kind of gloss over that mainly because the mechanics are the most important part, but brink of chaos. Good King Bronner has been slain. The once peaceful kingdom of Farul is being corrupted by wild chaos energy and being ravaged by monsters and bandits. The grieving Queen Rosamund has called for Farul's ordinary citizens to search the land for the king's murderer and the source of the chaos energy. The tale now begins in the Guardian Forest, where there have been rumors of suspicious activity and sinister strangers in the woods. These 3 would-be heroes meet in Autumn to begin their quest.
It's also worth noting that there was recently a pretty big expansion which adds a whole bunch of Kraken-related activities, and I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to, you know, get to grips with the Kraken, perhaps.
Oh, I want to sail those high seas until those tentacles come out and find me.
Yeah, I couldn't have put it better myself, truthfully. I like
I'll
tentacles.
stay
Alright,
away
wants
from the Kraken. You guys can have them.
So I think for the main stuff, we'll just skip by the text. Quest objectives go to Woodsmoke, effectively. We are looking for Hildebrand.
Right. Guys, it's a
So-
race. It's a race to get to Woodsmoke.
You have the most movement. That's the
Oh,
most unfair race I've ever heard.
That's a bad workman blames his tools. A bad runner blames his legs.
I've heard that. I've heard that before.
Yeah. They actually
Both-
say it in the
both
Olympics.
Up to that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Before we leave Orton, I'm gonna pick up a quest. Okay, so we could spend literally like 20 minutes just standing here and explaining each and every different interacting part on the screen. The most important things are the turn timer at the very top, which shows the course of a day, including the fact that chaos will be triggered at certain points. Chaos effectively just makes the rest of the map worse. Negative effects start to spawn and enemies start to get stronger. So we want to avoid picking up chaos, get enough chaos and you just lose. We also have our life pool, which is if our characters go down this amount of time, so 6, without replenishing any life, we will lose the campaign. And other than that, it's kind of very front-facing and self-explanatory. So I'll pick up a quest here for...
It's probably worth
Probably
noting.
for reducing chaos.
It's probably worth noting as well that we're playing it on, what is it, apprentice level difficulty. So take that as you will.
Yeah, first time back after a long time, and of course Rito's first time playing the game, kind of in full swing.
With pros is what you mean to
With
say.
pros.
Yes,
Exactly.
That is. Are we going to be doing a lot of pros? Oh no, wait, you meant professionals. I'm
Esports
gonna-
professionals Rhapsody and Orbital Potato are joining me here today on For the King.
Exactly. Finally, the respect I deserve as an esports professional.
Okay, so it seems like pipe smithing is no longer a thing. You actually buy new pipes. It's interesting.
Are you sure?
Film pipe in sale. Yeah, I am absolutely certain. All right, so I am going to quickly check if there's anything that I desperately want to buy from this store before we leave. Doesn't look like it. Probably just pick up a Godspeed. Healing items get replenished and their cost increases as you go through the different stages of the game, so it's relatively good of an idea to stack up on them early. And I'm going to take us into our first battle.
Oh, this is like, it's like Dream Team. Let's go. Booyah.
Do I have any
we got
say of
this.
if I'm pulled into the battle or not?
No, none actually.
Okay, I
No.
didn't think so.
So each enemy will have like an area of effect, and any of our characters that exist in their area of influence will be pulled into each and individual battle. It doesn't change your position, but they can also pull in their own allies.
It's usually
So-
about 3 tiles, I think, roughly. I think.
Usually.
Okay, I go first because I am super speedy. What do you think I should use? Do you think I should go for a regular shot or a snipe shot which ignores armor, or just a regular shot? What do you think?
I think it's up to you. I mean, these enemies do have armor.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna use a piercing armor shot. It wasn't hugely effective.
So you can see on the main part of the screen, there are 3 different tiles, each of which has the brain icon on it for intelligence. And the fact that I have 83 intelligence basically means that every single time one of those triggers, it has an 83% chance to turn up positive. All of them turn up positive, we do maximum damage. Otherwise, it scales down to the percentage that we got correct. Well, correct. The percentage that we managed to roll. All right. some different abilities have different effects for whether or not you manage to perfectly execute them.
Wow, as if to demonstrate a point perfectly.
So
I'm just
that's
trying to show you up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of glad, Rita, that you've come along, because you're just apparently going to absorb all of the damage, which I am remarkably okay with, actually.
I am notoriously hateable.
Wow. I
So, wait, so should I probably finish off the one on the left? I guess it doesn't really matter. We all three go in a row, don't we? Probably won't matter, will it?
I would suggest the full health man, because I can finish. I think I deal the least damage, individually the least damage, either me or Rhapsody, and we can finish off the other boy. Whereas you deal
I would tend
the
to.
most. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So it says so I have 4 rolls with 12 physical damage, 83% accuracy.
Yeah.
Would it be a dumb idea to focus, make that even higher? Should we just not even bother?
So focus can be used to lock in a certain role to make sure that you get the positive result out of it, but it's best used in the early game, in my opinion, to counter certain like events that you would find on the map and just extend your movement by a little action and things like that. In battle, specifically these kinds of battles, it's not particularly important.
So use all of my focus.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
I didn't need it.
It's oh my
Big
goodness.
boy, big axe.
It's like we reasoned that to perfection there. That was honestly perfect.
The game heard our microphones. They knew we were spot on. They said, "Yes, you got it. Here you go."
Oh, I'm glad they knew.
Ooh.
Hey, that's the exact kind of thing that you'd like.
So should I just straight up equip it then?
Yeah.
I imagine.
So because your character, wow, that's really good for me as well. Because your character doesn't use awareness that much, but does use strength, that's a totally excellent thing for you to be equipping. Especially because your character should be a soaking up of the damage for the rest of the party a lot of the time as well.
Yeah.
Having the ability to completely ignore stun is pretty good.
Yeah, that's something else.
Equipping
That's
this.
something else that you want to consider. Is that I mean, at the moment you're wielding an axe, but you can also wield a one-handed weapon and a shield, and that might be from a technical team play perspective a better idea because you can taunt. But
Does Justice only work with the 2-hand?
yes, it only
Yes.
works with
Okay.
two-handed weapons.
But how will I enact justice with a shield?
Well, you
How,
can't.
how will I bring these fools
You
to their
can't.
knees?
That's the problem. Is that there is no justice
that's
once you pick up a shield.
That's a big problem. That's a big problem for me.
All the bad boys, they just get away with it. As soon as you stop dual wielding, as soon as you stop single wielding, I guess, then you're just in trouble. Oh,
So I wasn't pulled into that because I didn't have a ranged weapon, right? That's why that happened.
Exactly.
All right.
well, is it the range? Is it a ranged weapon that actually matters, or is it just like the call range, which is affected by? I think it's speed. Is it speed
No,
that
it's
affects?
the call range is affected by whether or not you have a ranged weapon that specifically says support combat range,
Sorry, yes,
which gives
that's
an extra tile.
that is true. Yes, I take back everything I said.
I'm glad.
All right. Why have I taken damage? Whose fault is this?
What do you mean? I'm poisoned.
Yeah, I know, but like, look, with shots like that, quite frankly, you deserve to be poisoned.
You're not wrong.
Abysmal, absolutely abysmal.
So poison also gives you like an all stats down in this, doesn't it?
So not only does it give you an all stats down, but it also has a negative effect on your HP over time outside of battle. It's a status effect that permanently applies,
it's
at
rough.
least until you cure it.
A la Pokemon.
Although,
yes.
in all truth, I don't actually think that there are many things that can poison you. It's not a very common. I don't think it's a very common debuff.
Okay, so the map broadly is unexplored, and even if you reveal the fog of war, you haven't necessarily explored each area, which is why I took a very long way around to get to Woodsmoke here. And what I found along my way is the Desecrated Church, home of the Foul Priestess. This is a scourge that will occasionally trigger. It's usually on the turn timer, but it's currently not even there. It's always 2 levels above us. So if we all get to level 1, well, it's 2 levels above us when it rounds us down. So if we all get to level 1, that's probably a really good time to take out the Desecrated Church. It's just like a boss fight with a little bit of extra loot.
With some dope loot though. What is the Desecrated Church? What does it give you in the Desecrated Church?
It gives you Rabies Locks, which is +2 focus, +2 to max focus, sorry. +2 to magic damage as well, so it's probably something I would be wielding, considering neither of you do magic damage.
Yeah. Rito, how do you feel about going up against a nibbler?
Oh, bring it on.
A forest
I'm always
nibbler.
I'm always in the mood for a nibbler.
You like a nibbler? I like a nibbler too.
Am I actually getting pulled? Okay, I am.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try and ambush this bad boy. It's 100% successful.
Okay.
So what benefits does that bring us, ambushing him, even though he's alone?
It changes the attack order, the initiative, so to speak, I believe.
Does it?
Okay.
I do believe it does, yes. And
Okay.
it basically changes the attack order, so it basically just adds some more attacks in. So, look, for example, I get to attack twice before... In fact, we both get to attack before he goes.
This enemy is extraordinarily slow, though.
Yeah, but I still think that the ambush affects the turn order.
Okay, I'd be surprised. I thought that ambush was just fighting only that one enemy. And not
maybe
having
you're
them
right.
call in their allies.
I'm not so sure about anything that I said anymore, so I will retract it all.
I'm never sure about anything I say.
Can you finish this
Okay,
guy
so
off?
should we-
Just like...
I will give it my all. I am perfect so far.
You're a nibbler destroyer, my dude.
That's what they call
In
me.
fact, you're a nibbler nobbler. That's what you are. You're a nibbler nobbler.
I like it.
There you go. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Okay, I need to turn on auto turn end, because that is one of the things that I had turned on before, and honestly, game changer. Total game changer.
So, what should maybe my goal would sort of be here? Like I know when I'm playing alone, you control all three, so you kind of get the sense of it. What would maybe be a good idea? Like, should I fight alone over here?
No, don't. I would recommend
So-
not doing that.
So you, as a character, probably do have the ability to do that, but in general, we kind of want to keep relatively near one another so that we can pull each other into battles. Unfortunately, both of us went first, which means that you don't really have any unmapped terrain in our direction that you can explore.
So what you're saying is you guys get to have all the fun,
Yes.
and so I mean,
Sorry,
I
did I
guess-
cut you off? I mean, I
No,
meant to
no.
say yes, definitely.
Should I just go down? Because it looks like maybe there's something kind of unexplored down there. Kinda.
Hey, go for
Sure.
it. Go for it.
I don't know. I'll make decisions on my own soon, I promise. Over there.
Ooh, there's a golden hero down there.
You're welcome.
So one thing that you can definitely do is use extra points of focus to increase your movement. And because the golden hero completely replenishes your focus when you activate it and
That's a wise
gives
choice.
+1 max focus to the entire party, it seems like a relatively good idea.
It's very good. I think
I'll
it's,
do
it's
it.
great. Oh,
Tribute.
there we go.
Hell yeah.
Grats. That was great.
Real good turn. Real good turn. So the one party focus, was that just like a heal, like a focus heal for everybody of one?
No,
or-
max
No, it's a
focus.
max
was
focus
Max
for
focus?
everyone.
I'm
Now,
OP, guys.
that requires actually some explaining, because usually you don't get golden heroes, especially on the first run. But it is something that is unlocked, I believe, in the lore store.
Yes.
So it's kind of a little bit easier, because since Rhapsody's played the game so much, we just get that insane bonus from the start. I don't believe it usually gives your party one max focus. I believe it's usually just a full focus if it's the bronze boy or whatever it's called, the bronze hero. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the bronze hero is unlocked from the very start. You
Yeah.
can get the bronze, silver, and then golden heroes, and a bunch of other different encounters that have actually also unlocked ahead of time. So I should probably cure my poison here. Just seems like a relatively good idea. Orbital, can I borrow 8 gold, please?
8 gold. 8
Yeah.
He won't pay you
gold?
back. He won't pay you back.
8 gold?
Please?
Okay, yeah. 8 gold, fine. How much? In fact, you know what? Look. There you
How
go.
much? Oh yeah, thank you.
How much? 8 gold.
Yeah, I actually meant 2 lots of 8 gold, so 16, and then he gave me a little bit more. So I actually,
Eight. Two and a fourth 8 gold.
Here's a question. Here's a question, Rito. Do you say a fourth or do you say a quarter?
I just said a fourth.
Yeah, I know, but there is like, I mean, I was given an opportunity to correct yourself before I like, you know, perhaps made like a judgment on you, you know, just like, do you seriously like say a fourth? Like this must be an
I
American
do.
thing, right?
Maybe.
It must be
I
an
don't know.
American
I'm
thing.
not. I don't really talk to a lot of people, so I think that a lot of people here say a fourth. Could be regional within America too.
Yeah.
that's entirely true. So a couple things I want to clarify. So the next mission is to go into the glittering mines, but we need to solve the cult device first and kill the chaos leader first. So the cult device is going to roll my speed stat 4 different times. You can see the different outcomes that it seems to expect. I'm going to attempt it just blindly.
Easy.
Nice. Works out.
Easy.
I am going to drop 1 chaos. So you can see that the chaos that was previously in the timeline is now removed. So that one is no longer an impending threat of doom.
Okay.
So are we kicking this video game's butt right now? Kind of seems like some good things are happening for how early.
Yeah, so we did get Woodsmoke spawning extremely close to Orton, which is like a really, really good early turn. We've also got the shrine, the Greatest Sanctum of Shadow off to the left, which is going to be really, really, really good for Orbital. We've got a Golden Hero in the first area. Like, yeah, it could be going a hell of a lot worse.
It's all coming up, Larry. It's coming up really well.
Excuse me?
Larry.
Larry.
It's-
He said Larry.
He's a renowned lucky guy. Yes. I'm gonna. I mean, what can I even do now?
You can pick up the quest from Woodsmoke. You could
Yeah,
upgrade
that's
your
what I'm gonna
pipe
do.
if I didn't have all of your money.
Yeah. Why do you have all my money exactly?
You asked you about 4 minutes ago.
Oh, I'd love to get a pipe right now. Oh, but someone stole all my money. Disgusting. Disgusting. I tell you what. First, you end up paying him 8 gold, then you pay him a second lot of 8 gold, and then after that, it all just gets away from you. Retrieval, tinder pouch. I'm gonna take a reward, which is gonna give us a little bit of gold, and it's gonna be near Orton. So there we go. Or we're
Is
gonna
it near Orton, or is it literally just go to
It's
Orton?
go
yeah,
to
it's
Orton.
go to Orton.
go to
It is
Orton.
as near to Orton as it gets.
Yep. Which I will not be able to do this turn, but oh, tell a lie, I will be able to do it this turn. There we go. You're welcome. I've now got 2 lots of 8 gold plus an extra gold just for just to boot.
I'm glad to hear it.
I don't believe I can
Can I
pick up another
borrow a
quest.
couple 8 golds?
A couple 8 golds. How much is it worth to you?
A little less than you give me.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna buy a Godsbeard, and then I'm gonna call it there. Beautiful.
Cool.
Just
So
like
it's
what
that.
is this
probably
dark
about time that we
carnival?
should all move towards the center of this area so that we can go to similar fights.
It's probably almost time that we go to the thingy battle, the Desecrated Church, I would imagine.
We should probably all get to level 1 before we do that.
I suspect we might do that if we attack even one camp, actually. Even like the Beastman camp or the Hag.
Yeah, I can get up to the Beastman camp right now. That pull Orbital. Should I do that? Probably.
You might
That'll
want
probably
to
get
sit by the Beastman camp because a camp typically has 3 full enemies. So it might be a better idea to wait until my turn and I can pull both of you into the combat.
Yeah.
So you have no faith in your friends, is what you're telling me.
Not at all.
Fair, fair. All right. That's it. I'm done.
That's oh goodness. I mean, this
What a turn.
start a new.
For what it's
let's-
worth, this game does have a lot of backseating.
Ooh,
Ah, the rain has locked me out of a roll.
that's
Damn.
new.
All right.
That's a new feature.
Yeah, it used to just make your rolls less likely rather than locking you out of them. But all right,
Interesting.
go off, I guess.
Excuse me. What?
Talking in the rain.
Oh. All right. Who am I gonna blame for my misfortune this time? I
mean,
think it's gonna be
A
Rhapsody.
lousy workman blames his tools.
A lousy runner blames his legs.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
You forgot to finish.
Yeah, you forgot to finish the
it.
quote, Rhapsody. What are you doing?
My bad.
What are you doing with that? Nine damage that you're wasting on a
Okay,
single
so
dude.
have you ever heard of something called action economy, my friend?
No, I've literally
No.
never heard of that, actually, now that you mention it.
Ow.
But they seem to have it down. Whatever it
So
is.
there would be another attack on the side of our enemies here had I not killed that one. So despite the fact that I overkilled that enemy, I prevented an action from them. I took from their action economy. It's a very common kind of thing that you can experience in turn-based strategy games. I call it action economy. Not everyone necessarily does.
I mean, without sounding too offensive, I think that sounds...
Lovely.
I mean, a little pretentious, I was going to say, but now that you mention
Look.
it, no, I understand.
Orbital. If it only sounds a little pretentious, I have way undershot my market.
Hey, nice shot. That was sick.
Big axe.
You...
The axe did most of it.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have done it by itself.
Johnny Workman lets his axe get all the credit.
Yeah.
Oh, Orbital, if you just managed to full hit last time, you could have saved me some damage.
It's actually... I missed that shot on purpose. I missed the perfect on purpose.
Suspected it might have been the case.
Why didn't we go for a triple woodcutter build? And we could have just been doling out
I am
justice
clearly the best
like-
right now.
like nothing else.
Dealing out justice.
How much
Actually, I
wood
haven't.
could we cut?
Yeah. We should all be
We're
called...
past this. This is definitely a Rito item.
We should have all changed our names on Steam to
Ooh.
Chuck, and then just all been woodcutters, and it would have been hilarious for about half an episode until we all got bored of it. I don't care about this,
I'll pass it as well. It's actually a two-handed weapon.
but
Oh,
it
it
is
is?
It's breakable though. It's breakable.
I mean, should I probably not bother with equipping it, but just have?
I
it
would
just in case
equip it.
then?
I think it's.
I mean,
Equip it
does
until
it
it
for
breaks.
damage?
Yeah.
It does the same amount of damage, but it has a stun attack.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Also, there's a helmet on it.
Unfortunately, it doesn't break, and then you can take the helmet away.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be sick. Okay. Are we gonna go to? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Let's go to the Desecrated Church. After I kill the Beastman Warlock. Oh no! Is that gonna pull you guys in? I don't think it is.
So the Beastman Warlock will pull me in. It won't
Will
pull
it?
in Rito, sorry. But the problem that we're going to encounter is that Rito is also pretty far from the Desecrated Church, so we're going to have to wait for Rito's turn before we can go in there.
I can't reach
I
it this
am-
turn anyway. So do you think I should take the Beastman Warlock? I think we can take him. Honestly,
Yeah.
dude. Great.
It's just one Beastman. Whoa, it's just you.
Well, that's
Oh,
fine.
do it.
I believe in you.
I don't want to take this Beastman. This
No,
Beastman.
do it. You can totally do it, and you'll level up
Do
because
it.
you'll get the experience from it.
This is okay. This is a. I don't like this. This is bad news. This is bad news all around.
You got 30 health and a bow and arrow. He's just got
30
a book
health,
on a stick.
30 health, and a bow and arrow, and a whole lot
Oh,
of
you got a book
countryside.
on a stick.
Oh, I've done
Your
it.
only bow and arrow that matters is your last bow and arrow. That's what I've always said.
Your only bow and arrow is your last bow and arrow. That's. Hey, that's
Oh.
great. I ain't sharing that with my party.
No need.
All right, there we go.
Good idea.
Oh, I'm so lucky. and skilled. More skilled than luck, I must confess.
I do believe. Sorry.
Hey, we can go into the Desecrated Church right now, I think, can't we?
Should I go in?
I think
Yeah.
we can. Let's do it.
Give it a go. I'm probably gonna die in this combat, by the way, because I'm not on
That's
HP
okay.
yet.
Wait,
It's fair.
wait, no Rhapsody.
No Rhapsody? All right,
No
cool. That
Rhapsody.
means it's got to get to my turn.
So just leave then, right?
So you can just move one space past it because we'll be moving off in that direction. No.
It's fine.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So we'll be moving past it later, so that kind of sets us up for better movements later. It's
Well,
kind of like playing pool. You got to think about your next movement as well, so that you can set yourself up for it.
It's kind of like 3D chess. You know, you've always got to be thinking like 16 moves ahead.
I've never been good at chess.
Well, no,
Isn't
but
all chess 3D?
no,
Whoa.
it's not though.
You're right. Yeah, Nintendo chess on the SNES. Is,
No, you see, it's not a. But yeah, it's not the. Surely it's not the characters that are represented on the chessboard. It's the actual mechanics of the game, which is played in purely 2 dimensions in terms of movement.
I lost all of my focus. I had a 17% chance to do that. Great. I'm going to use a golden root for some extra focus before we go into this battle, because it's probably going to be necessary. Time to fight the sketch.
Foul Priestess.
This is your last chance to break faith with the pathetic gods. Swear yourself to Omis.
Can I just do that? Can I swear my oath though?
Yeah, here. I'm up for
I didn't
that.
know that was an option.
That
So
would- that
typically
would be
the best
something.
idea in this is to just straight up rush down the Foul Priestess because she does so much damage.
Okay, your opinion has been noted and
Duly ignored.
swiftly disregarded. No, I jest. I just hope that we can deal out some justice. Truthfully.
I will do my best.
But don't get a critical fail, because otherwise we will have a serious problem. If you get a critical fail, you'll have to faff around with changing a weapon.
Should I focus, even though I have 85%, so it seems really unlikely that I'll critical fail? Should I focus once? Just to...
You could do that. You could also even probably stun the Foul Priestess. She doesn't have stun immunity.
Ooh.
It looks like with one focus, I would take it to 72%. 2 focus, 90%. Should I do that? It seems like it might be a good idea.
For a stun?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go for the 85.
Oh, look at that move. Got the moves on the dance floor, dude. Sorry, what on earth was that?
Best $8 I've ever spent.
That was only 8? Damn.
It's a sound machine. I got it from like a secondhand store.
Aren't all stores
Justice.
secondhand stores?
Whoa, dude.
There we go. That's the truth, though, isn't it? Look, Rhapsody, don't die on this hill. If you're gonna defend, if you're gonna, faff around with chess, then I'm gonna get away with secondhand stores are all secondhand.
You're not wrong.
Thank you.
I don't enjoy your point, but I will stand virulently. Yep, you know what? Sailing with it. Behind your ability to make it.
Thank you. All right, useless.
I'm gonna pop a God's Beard, so don't die.
You're wasting a God's Beard already?
Would I like to waste the God's Beard or a life?
A life?
Because that's the choice we have right now.
I would rather you use a life. I feel
It's all right. I'm already wasting one life. I don't need to be wasting another.
I value your life.
Oh, that makes one of us.
I feel that we need to discuss things more as a team before we take unilateral decisions. Like using a God's Beard. Sorry, should I say wasting a God's Beard?
You
Did I
know
use
what?
a God's
Fair
Beard?
enough.
Uh,
So we're all
I'm not gonna
carrying.
kill him, man. There's no way I'll kill him, so I'm just gonna
Yeah, easy.
give him a good smack.
Nice.
I only
Uh,
roll perfects.
Whoa, now you've jinxed it, dude.
Yeah.
Good thing I used that God's Beard, otherwise I'd be dead.
No, you wouldn't be.
I would be.
Well, yeah, I mean, you'd be dead, but I mean, you still wouldn't have used the God's Beard, right?
I'm gonna collect that money.
Oh, great. Book of Lore.
Whoa!
Whoa, okay.
I
they
can
actually
steal
completely
her
changed
hair.
Yeah, that's
They let you steal her hair. That's a little weird.
how was this removed from her corpse?
I will just collect that.
Is this like sort of, you know how you skin a fish? Have you ever skinned a fish, Rito?
No.
That's
Too
surprising.
squeamish, and I hate fish. Little
Skinned
reason to
fish?
do this.
Yeah, you skinned a fish.
You scale a fish.
No, you can skin a fish
Sauce? I've done it.
too. You can, yeah, but you can. Okay, so first of all, you can descale a fish, right? But
Right.
you can also skin a fish.
Is skin a fish just
You
like
can
the
skin
lead character in your
anything.
alternate universe Simpsons set in the...
You can skin.
School?
Look here, right? Okay, Rhapsody. Do you think that a fish has skin?
You descale a fish and then you gut it.
No. I don't. I'm not disputing that order.
To
of
be
events,
fair,
right?
I have not heard
But
the term
anything,
skin a fish.
anything
To be
with
fair.
skin can be deskinned, right?
Yes, okay, I agree with you exclusively on that point. Rito, do you mind if I take those locks? Because you already have something to wear on your head, and I do not.
Want to steal my hair?
Yes,
Okay.
frankly. They also changed it from what it used to be, which was the extra magic damage and extra focus, which is a little bit unfortunate, but
Yeah.
we'll have to do.
In the name of balance, I suspect. Oh,
Ooh, Dark Cave. Nice. So Dark Caves are interesting because they will pull in all characters in the region rather than all characters within space. So you can use it to teleport everyone to you, which is actually... I think here I will use a tinder pouch and rest. Some HP back. And it's probably about time to call it for the first episode. So for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. Their names have been Orbital Potato and Rito of Retromation. Links to all channels in the description down below. Orbital, what are you currently doing on your channel?
bunch of strategy, simulation, and sci-fi games. It's, you know, the classic sort of diet for the channel. Lots of good stuff.
Definitely. And Rita, yourself?
Enter the Gungeon for the next 3 years. And, I don't know, a little bit of
In it for
roguelike
the long
stuff.
haul and
Yeah.
until they release new content.
I'm going to be playing some For the King on my channel.
Damn, I've heard about that game. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's...
I'll have to have a look into that. So, for the moment, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye.